Yesterday we spoke about in-the-moment revision, using our discerning power as the creative force in our world to veto or accept thoughts as they come through, enabling us to control what we manifest coming down the line. This whole week is dedicated to the idea of time and what it actually means to us here on planet Earth. And today we're going to dive deep on past revision. What exactly is it and how do you do it in this episode of Roxy Talks? Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I am Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting doubts so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you'd like to sign up for one-on-one coaching so we can discuss your specific issues, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching at roxytalks.com, and of course, that link is in the description below. We also have super awesome and exclusive merch, like the Roxy Talks hoodie that I am featuring today. This thing is super lived in. If it looks like that, it's because I've been wearing it every single day. I absolutely love it. It's super soft. It is the premium hoodie, nice and soft and silky and squishy inside, and you can get that at my website, roxytalks.com. Just click the shop tab. So what exactly is the past? Let's get weird here for a minute, but we talked the other day about how time is not really real. I'll link that video above here. Time is an illusion, and it is simply the movement of energy through this realm that we call Earth that makes us feel the passage of time here. But if time isn't really a factor, and you can have anything that ever has been or ever will be or ever was or is currently existing now in some alternate reality or parallel universe, then essentially you can step into any reality you want, including one where you have never experienced, I don't know, you name it. Something that traumatized you, something that changed you, something that made you who you are, something you loved, something you didn't love, yada, yada, yada. In essence, you're able to tap into that energy at any time. That's what they say. Everything is energy, and energy cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, everything that ever has been or ever will be is already here now around us. We simply just cannot translate that bandwidth of frequency with our eyes, ears, and physical senses. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. So what is past revision? As we know of it at this point, I think that people like Neville Goddard are the main proponents or teachers or explainers of this process. Basically, you go into your imagination, you rewrite memories or scenes or conversations or experiences to go in a way that works with what you're doing, works with how you feel, which changes the way that you experience something, which can heal you and change the way you look at the world from here forward. And this is why we do these acts, because going back into our subconscious, going back into our memories, and changing the way that we view a situation, a memory, an experience, whatever, changes the way we expect the world to show up from us from that point forward. What's happening is that we have this foundation, and it's almost like every single thing that ever hurt you or any negative experience you ever had or things that damaged you or hurt your feelings or whatever, they've caused all these cracks in your foundation. There's just all these little places that you don't realize there's space, and it's crumbling and it's not solid, and the foundation that you're standing on is rocky. So what we do with past revision and things like this is we just basically put putty up in those cracks so that at least they can be more solid. Does it change the past? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know the answer to that question. But it does make you feel different about these things. It takes away the sting, okay? That's what's important. It takes away the attachment to the situation that made us feel any certain type of way, or made us put up walls, or made us become damaged or overprotective of ourselves, or too independent, too strong, or too needy, too desperate, whatever it is. We're going to start attacking these things in the most loving way, of course, in whatever way we can get to them. We want to do whatever works best for us, whatever we're able to wrap our minds around, whatever works to take away the sting and take away the resonance. And this makes these things stop having so much weight. We start to care less about them. They stop to resonate. They stop to not mean so much to us. And things that used to define us, we're kind of just like, yeah. Did I used to believe that? Yeah. Did it shape who I became? Yeah, it did. Does it have to define me anymore? No, not really. It's kind of antiquated and doesn't really do anything for me anymore. I don't really resonate with it. I don't really need to adhere to this anymore. I'm just going to kind of let it dissolve. That's how we're going to be approaching all of these things that are massive, things like abuse and neglect and all of the horrible things that people experience in their lives that cause these big fissures and cracks and divides within them. We're going to start filling them up and doing what we can to add a solid foundation into these areas of our being that are not super solid and might cause us to continue to manifest more situations that either mirror our trauma or are the complete polar opposite as we swing the pendulum way too far in the other direction. So how do we use past revision to our benefit? Well, first things first, you're going to have to do some self-diagnosis if you don't know exactly what it is that is causing you to have issues or causing you to manifest cycles over and over and over. The good thing about it is that the things that manifest in your life as a result of these ideas or beliefs or circumstances or traumas or whatever, they're so blatantly, obviously a mirror to whatever it is that is wrong within you that it's almost laughable once you discover what it is. Not to blow up anyone's spot, I'm just going to throw out a little bit of info that I kind of discussed with a client. I had somebody who had an issue with interlopers in their relationship, women coming through and kind of stealing away their men. And this person didn't really understand because they didn't really have issues with men. They didn't really have any issues with their dad. So they weren't sure exactly where it was coming from. But after they did some digging, they understood and realized that they had a belief because of mom that women are never satisfied, that women are jealous. Women are never fully pleased. There's always going to be something else that they want. And these ideas, having to please mom all throughout childhood, never being good enough, always having to try hard to get that affection from her, created these ideas about what women are capable of and what it takes to appease them. And this manifested in women literally not being satisfied enough to not come after her man. So in a situation like this, my advice would be to go back and maybe create a conversation with mom where she says, listen, I did my best. I really tried to do what I can, and I did what I could with what I had. I'm sorry if it wasn't everything that it should have been and could have been, but I just want you to know that I'm so proud that you have become who you are and you've taken what you were given and made it into something wonderful. And I love what you do. I love your ideas. I love the independence that you have developed, and I'm so happy to see you thriving. Now, every time we start to have these worries about women, or we start to think about mom, or we start to think about anything, we can launch this image, we can launch this conversation, we can put this into play. Every time we start to worry about these things, what am I saying? Mom's got it. She figured it out. I'm really proud of her. She's learning how to love herself, and I appreciate the work that she's doing on herself. Not only do you want to find these places to revise the past, but you want to also make peace with it, okay? Because what happened, happened. Nothing we can do about it from this point forward, right? We can't go backwards and change it, but we can change it up here energetically. We can change the way that we look at it. We can change the way that we feel about it. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a limiting belief to believe that we can't go back. Maybe at some point we will be able to. Maybe it's possible now and we just don't know about it. Maybe it's possible and people have been telling us this whole time and we just haven't been listening. Either way, this is your reality, and you get to decide what affects you and what doesn't. Remember, I'll link yesterday's video about being the CEO of your own personal company and choosing what you attach to and what you let go. So when you're working on healing past traumas or things that have happened to you, people cheating on you, people leaving you, people saying mean things to you, you embarrassing yourself, you doing mean things to other people, whatever it is, there's always things that we have that we feel guilty about, that we carry around, that we are hurt from, right? So we're going to do what we can to ease that pain. We're going to self-diagnose. We're going to pay attention to what has manifested in our life and draw parallels and correlations to that. Dig a little bit, figure out what may have caused me to start feeling this way. What may have caused me to start calling these types of situations to myself. Once we get a handle on the possible source of these issues, we are going to launch counter memories, right? We're going to make things up. We're going to make up conversations. We're going to make up visualizations. We're going to change the way things went down in our minds so that they work for us now, so that we're no longer that helpless child that was in that situation. Now we're in control. We can go back, manipulate the situation to go exactly the way we want it to, live it out the way it should have gone down for us, and then move forward in our lives with the knowledge that this has been repaired, or this is being repaired, or I am moving on from this. This is no longer going to define me. I'm taking away the sting. I'm taking away the gravity of this thing. Maybe it did shape who I was, but you know what? Who I am right now is in this moment, taking back my power, learning about what it is that I need to become the version of me that I want to be. So I want you to comment down below, the past can never define me. The past can never define me. It is a choice to continue to allow the past to dictate who you are, what you do, and who you become. The ability to select the reality that we want to occupy is ours in every moment. We all have this power no matter what. I don't care if you believe in it or not. I don't care if you can do it sometimes, not other times. I don't care if it works on big, small, whatever. This is happening to you in every single moment, whether you like it or not. So my advice would be to just deal with it, okay? You're already on the pony. You might as well grab the reins, right? Okay, because this is happening. Get with the program, okay, before the program gets you. If you would like help getting into the mindset where you can start to take control over your thoughts, you can download my 30 Days of Alignment Challenge. It is what actually helped me start to change my thoughts and what ultimately led to changing my life. That link is in the description below. You can also join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great place for like-minded individuals to discuss manifesting and support each other. Really great community. Of course, link is in the description below. We say that all the time. And if you'd like a one-on-one session so we can discuss exactly how you can rewrite your past, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching at roxytalks.com. And of course, the link is in the description below. And I just have one more plug for you, and that is for the Roxy Talks hoodie. We've got all kinds of fun merch at the Roxy Talks shop, which you can find at my website, roxytalks.com. Click the shop tab. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A, and I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.